YouTube? Welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise. Since last time, I got all of the armor that I wanted except Diablo's armor, and I have pivoted my plans to, as you can probably guess by there being 5 weapons, elemental damage. Now, I am limited on the choices because since my favorite thing is Savage Axe, element vials would be the best thing to go with probably, because I'd be building to do element damage anyway. There's really not any element vial options for these in low rank. So it is what it is, but these are what I plan on going for. Rathian shouldn't be that hard to get. Barioth, then Mizutsune, which I already was planning on getting anyway, even before this. Tobi Kadachi, and then this. It's actually pretty decent for usually the, like, not large monster specific trees are usually kind of weaker in some way, but this is actually pretty respectable. And I'm pretty sure every monster except Rathian that I want for weapons will give me this, so I should be able to get this by the end of this part. I do think, though, I want to start off with Rathian and just go from there. You know, just get back into the swing of things, go from there. Shouldn't be too bad. But before I get into this first hunt, if you watch this and you end up enjoying, think about liking and subscribing. If you want to hang out live whenever I do these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7:30 Eastern, both on Twitch and here on YouTube, so come on by and hang out. Oh, and I did, like, look into it, and for, you know, if the people who weren't stream last time, or anyone watching this is interested, I will be, probably streaming the, Game Awards as well. Because I think that would be pretty fun. I watch it every year anyway. More for announcements than anything.
Good.
And to see, like, more indie devs be, like, recognized as, like, holy crap, he did really good. Compared to AAA slop. Oh, okay, my bad. Let's just get that. Oh, okay. Not quite. Aha! It is interesting that gets me, Oops. That's interesting that puts me in sword mode. Alright. Fair. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I didn't feel comfortable trying to guard point that. Nope, okay. Fair enough. Alright. Okay. Alright, not bad. And go for the tail.
Be careful!
Fair. That's fair. It's all good. Yeah, might as well.
Incoming! Put down!
Alright. Fair, I guess.
After it!
No, not terrible.
He's
Not
fixing.
terrible. I do think I am gonna eventually want to just get guard 5. And guard up. Like, just full defense for the shield. Just so I can, like... I will be able to guard point everything that is guard pointable and then punish. Especially when my guard points literally buff my next thing. It's kind of like... That's probably a good idea. Basically free damage on a lot of moves.
Incoming! Put down!
Like so. Basically free.
Be careful!
Because, like, that gets buffed every time I guard point.
Good!
So.
Put down!
Alright. Nope. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take that hit. It's all good. I'm kind of hoping for a knockdown here, to be honest. Alright, sure.
It's bleeding! Concentrate!
You good? You good, Rathian? You confused? Don't know what that was about. Alright.
Gotcha.
I'll take those, I guess. Fair. Nice. And let's go for one of these.
It's over!
And I figure this is probably still one of the most powerful moves I got right here.
Goodbye!
Oh, whoops. I did the first. Meant to do the other one. Fair.
Incoming!
Oh, okay. Alright, alright.
Take this!
Probably not worth it. It was only 2 files.
Careful! Put down! Nice one.
Alright.
Incoming!
Right? Cool.
Be careful! Watch out!
Sure.
Be careful!
Yeah, I'm definitely having evade extender is real nice. Who would have guessed that mobility would be nice to have? Alright.
After it! He's fixing.
Once I build, like, element, the damage is probably gonna be kind of insane. Because, like, it's still, like, pure raw damage. No element in there. At least I imagine that's the case, just because, like, I know that elemental damage, pretty much your monster hunter, like, forever, has, always liked a lot of hits individually. So it's like, that's literally what Savage Axe is. So,
Be careful!
nice.
You're mine!
Alright. The recovery after that move hurt. I need to just not do that. It's not like I'm in Savage Axe mode after that anyway. It's just really the only reason I want to be in Axe mode.
Watch out!
There it goes. Alright.
Be careful!
Boom.
Watch out!
That's fine. Feels weird being able to guard out of, like, to guard point out of that.
Be careful!
Alright, I'm gonna heal now. But, yeah, I think I need to be a little bit more selective on when I, you know, do that. The AED. Just a little bit. At least until I get some more survivability focused stuff.
Nice one. Goodbye!
Yeah, I do think that whenever a down happens, though, like, that's just the best bet.
Fatigue!
Alright. We're fine. I mean, I got the tail off. Haven't had that in it for an entire playthrough. Forgot what it feels like to cut off a tail.
Too blunt.
Alright. I'll grab some money, sure. Okay, never mind. Not worth it. Yeah, I think going pretty well, things considered. Like I said, we're still running raw damage. So, as far as I can tell, at least with how I want to play, elemental damage is going to be the way to go. And I built raw damage in World, so I want to not do that in this one, ideally. Alright. Well, this doesn't matter, because I want to do amped elemental discharge anyway. Nice.
It's over.
Alright. Not terrible. Not a terrible one. Like, I want to say that, like, this is gonna really shine once I, have elemental damage built. Like, you know, with the elemental damage boosts, you know, with fire attack, all that. And then, also, once I have armor or, like, you know, kind of my usual, you know, health regen type stuff that usually doesn't really come into play until master rank. But it's like once I can not worry about the damage I take at all, and I can just keep going, it's gonna be real good. Because, I mean, like, once blood rate's a thing, it's like, boom, we don't need to care about the damage we take anymore. Oh, did we actually get what we needed for Rathian? Okay, so we have our fire weapon. By the way, I did make all the prerequisite items. We have... Yeah, see, I have 2 of these, because I think it's Rathian and... I want to say it's these 2 that build off of the same tree. But now we do have a fire charge blade.
Strike while the iron's hot.
And I think I'm going to stick with that, even though it is technically lower raw. I want to say that the elemental damage is going to do a lot for us. I mean, it's minus 20 raw, but we do more element damage. So, I don't know. I mean, you do get more green sharpness, too. So, looks like about double the green sharpness. Now, here's the question. Which monsters do I have that are weak to fire? I want to say it's Barioth. I'm realizing we might be able to make, like, a, you know, we hunt one thing, that is a weakness to the next thing, weakness to the next thing, because I made a fire one. I'm pretty sure Barioth is weak to fire. If I make Barioth, like, Diablos is weak to that. Also, I believe Mizutsune is, and also Tobi Kadachi. No, I think he's weak to water. I think he's a little weak to fire, though, too. So we got that. Mizutsune is weak to thunder. And at some point during that, we'll have this. Which I think this is going to be my generic one, probably. Like, for if I don't care. Or if something's not weak to an element. So I think we're going to go for Barioth. I think that's the play. Which, just going to double check. Like, weak to fire, right? Yeah. So this should be interesting. We cannot, at least I'm pretty sure we can't KO with guard points or anything anymore, which is sad. That is literally the main reason why I stuck with Impact Files and World. Oh well, I guess, you know. Now, I am worried about the damage that we will be taking here. I am kind of worried about that. We'll see. We'll see what the damage is like.
Time to go. Let's do this.
I want to say, other than hip checks, probably relatively, I'm not gonna say easy, but like, other than hip checks, pretty much everything should be slower than any, like, attack I have. Alright. Okay. Okay. Damn, that does actually a lot. Yeah, that was my bad for holding on to that.
Be careful!
Yeah, fair enough. Damn. Nope. Too far away. Yeah, I mean, I knew you were gonna be kind of a pain. Damn, that does 19 though. I don't even have any element damage built, but dude, that doing 19 is, that's a good chunk. That does hurt right there. But that's kind of expected. I wanted to roll. Ow.
Watch out!
Sure, okay, yeah, that... Alright. I mean, like, the damage, especially on the files, is a good chunk. It's just, with Barioth, it is going to be kind of a pain to actually land it. Especially the, you know, axe attacks that do file damage. Because it moves around so much. But that's kind of Barioth in a nutshell anyway. So, kind of expected. That's kind of how the monster works. Nice. Ooh. Okay. That's gonna hurt, yeah.
Incoming!
I will say, definitely take more damage than I would like from hits.
Watch out!
Okay.
Nice one.
Yeah, definitely, just based off of how things are going, I'm gonna want to go guard.
Be careful!
Okay. That wasn't... I hate your hip checks. They go way too damn far, in my opinion. God, it's annoying. And you always do that way far away. Never close. Nice. Alright, broke that too. This will be pretty good, actually. Alright. Nice.
Be careful!
I've never understood what you're supposed to do for that, you know? Because, like, do you just have to, like, know that the opening's long enough? Because, like, I feel like you should have a way to get out of that faster. Alright. God, I hate that move too. Like, everything you do is just like just a little long, too long. Just, and for me.
Watch out!
Alright. I'm gonna sharpen before this wyvern ride happens. Nice. Alright. This will actually be really good for us, because, you know, this is just gonna make it more likely that I can get a, bury off weapon. I'm gonna stick to this too, by the way. We're doing that. But just because that drops some material. Alright, cool. There we go. Alright. Good stuff.
It's over!
Alright. That felt good.
Get back here!
Also, do element files, like, get bigger the more, because, I don't know, it feels like it spreads out. I don't know. Like, it seems like they shoot out from that differently. I'm not sure. It's a little bit of sharpness, might as well. Oh, okay. God, I wish I didn't you know, try to guard point that, but basically got punished for doing what I should.
Be careful!
Okay. Like, I hate that. Like, you have way too many things just like, oh, I'm just gonna hit you just a little bit. But I'm also gonna have it be super fast. I hate you.
Incoming!
But yeah, that right there kind of is like a perfect thing. Like, I feel like that's something I just don't understand about Charge Blade, or is that just like a balancing thing for Charge Blade? That, like, you know, you're gonna have to take hits sometimes to get, you know, your full stuff off.
Watch out!
God, I hate you. Why does that do so much, despite being so fast? Doesn't need to be that fast.
Incoming!
Hello, how is it going? They gonna hit? No, of course not. Why would it? That would have been a perfect thing.
Thanks, buddy.
I hate you. I'm doing pretty good. Minus hating this berry off.
Job. Goodbye.
Yeah, I don't understand why that move is a thing. I'm just gonna re-up that.
Watch out!
Alright.
Getting weaker.
It is what it is. But man, this is annoying. At least we got Blue Skull. So that's something at least. I wonder if maybe there's another switch skill that lets me, like, you know, go into axe, I don't know, like Savage Axe mode somehow while moving. I don't know, because right now the biggest issue I have is that I have to move a lot, but I also have to take the time to sit still to charge the axe to get to Savage Axe. Not that it's that long, but it's like, you know, on monsters like Burial, I think it can be tough to find times to do that. But I almost wondered, I guess maybe there's also just the possibility of maybe I should stick mostly to just, axe. Well, sword and shield, I mean.
Your days are numbered. It's over.
Okay, so yeah, it definitely seems like this is more spread out. It's like a cone versus, as far as I could tell, the impact files are more of a straight line.
Let's see.
That seemed to go 2 than 3. That's a pretty strong wake up though. I didn't even hit the like opening hit either. I need to work on that spacing. But not bad. Not bad. I don't really feel like I lost that much. You know, going from impact files to element. I really didn't feel like I lost much. Because I guess, like, what, maybe 2 knockdowns through the entire fight versus just doing a lot more damage with Savage Axe mode. You know. Kinda... I'd rather go with the, like, more consistent stuff. Because I do need to hit... Wow, okay, 2 for 2 on being able to make weapons. Nice. But I'd rather go for the consistent damage, because you have to hit the head, specifically, on a weapon that, you know, wide sweeping hits. You know, how likely are you to actually hit the head? You know, it's not the most unlikely thing, but, you know, you can also very easily whiff. So that's lower, but it has more green sharpness and 20% affinity. Interesting. Alright, so I think I want to go for armor now. Also, wow. I could have swore it was any level 3 star. Maybe I just got unlucky. I don't know. But I think we can maybe go hunt Diablos, which I'm gonna want to use this for. And we'll see how it goes. Because Diablos is very weak to ice. So if this ends up feeling good, then it's pretty safe to say that like element is gonna scale pretty decently. Now, like I've said, like I don't look anything up, so I don't know if, you know, from what I've heard, the, you know, element being the go-to for Charge Blade is specifically, you know, SAED spam, or if it's, you know, like Savage Axe is included in that, or what. I have no clue. But we shall see. You know, throughout the playthrough. Because usually I don't even look that stuff up in a high rank, or like ever really. The most I usually ever look up is like, what is the use case for X switch skill? Because like a lot of the times, like, when am I gonna use this? Granted, every switch skill so far I've wanted to use over the base one in this weapon. But some, it's like, no, I don't want to use that at all. Okay, fair enough. Alright. That's actually a pretty easy punish. Alright. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay, well I was going for them anyway. And I switched back like an idiot. But yeah, that's basically free. Oh, okay, no it's not, never mind. Damn, that's actually a bad amount of time. Huh. I hate your tail hitbox. God damn it. Yeah, see, like, that is my problem right now with Charge Blade that I just don't understand. Is like... Am I just have to, like, expect to get hit there a lot, or what? Because a lot of the time, you know, that opening doesn't really exist. An opening that big. Mind you, this is low rank, so yeah, I need to not let that come back. I need to not sit there for that. That was bad of me. I know that has long recovery at the end.
Be careful!
Okay.
Good job.
Now that one's fine. Also, damn, that's 37. Damn it. Yeah, alright. Like, on stuff like this, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory, I feel like.
Nice.
Ah. Alright. That right there was good. But he also was sitting there doing nothing. So, can you not?
Getting
Yeah,
dull.
like, I mean, the Diablo's was sitting there doing nothing. So. You know what? Actually, quick check here on something. So if I'm in this, if I just do this, okay, that stays in axe mode. Okay, can I dodge out of this? Okay. Okay. I somehow did not test that before, and that is very good info. That can just be used as movement. I don't necessarily need to attack out of it. I can just dodge. That is very, very good info. Damn, yeah, I shouldn't have done charge. It's fine. Okay, I wasn't sure if that would hit. Alright. I hate how, like, impossible it is to tell if it's gonna hit the second time on Diablos, because hitbox is actually pretty terrible right underneath Diablos. Yeah, I didn't think that would hit. I shouldn't have done that one. Oh, never mind. Okay, unpunished. Cool. Let's go. Okay.
Incoming!
Ah, damn it. Wrong button. Perfect. Okay. I do think I should just go, amped elemental discharge. I don't think I should do 3. I don't think I should do SAD. Actually, no, you are very weak to ice, so never mind. If I'm gonna hit, it's not cool. Yeah, never mind. That was the correct choice. Damn, yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Be careful!
Alright. Okay. Now, is that like the best damage I can do? Probably not. I could probably just, you know, spam files, but I'd rather play it a little bit safe since I am probably a bit under-geared, technically. Considering I haven't upgraded my armor. So I'm still setting base defense values. Because I usually don't upgrade armor until master rank. Actually, no. End of high rank I usually do for my final set. Okay.
I'll end this!
Yeah, that's good damage. It really is.
Give it all you
Oh, if I had strength bombs, I could capture right now. That's how it goes. Oh, okay, well, you're probably dead now. Because Baroth is a very good wyvern ride, and we get a turf war. Actually, no, you just win the turf war, right? Never mind. I kind of forgot about that fact that it's not really a turf war, it's just I win. But time to choo-choo all over your ass. Choo-choo, motherfucker. Choo-choo, motherfucker. But wait, I ain't done choo-chooing. More choo-choos. More choo-choos. I'm gonna sneak 2 in. More choo-choos. God. So many choo-choos. Alright, and let's do this. Alright. Alright, yeah, I'm starting to get the hang of when to use that, I feel like. Like, I probably don't use it as much as I could. But definitely Element feels so much better to use that with. Like, I can tell just by the damage numbers, it does so much more damage. Which, I mean, it should. Because you can't KO with it, so you gotta make up for the, you know, potentially lost KOs. Man. Well, I was getting like 60 on some of those files. It's pretty good. For the low rank? I mean, that's like 300 damage. Well, I think it was usually at least like 50. I think it was 51 was the lowest for a lot of them. So you're talking, you know, like 25, well, 250. About 250 damage. Oh, you know what? I also keep forgetting about it. Mandible Blade. Oh, did I finally get the Bone Plus? No? What? That's not the name of the... No. Oh, you just craft that one. Okay. Right, because there's nothing before it. It's just what you get. Okay, well we have our dragon one now. So that is the first time we have not been able to make something. Damn, that sucks. Damn. It's not even if it was a twisted horn, I would go in there and get one right now, because if you break both horns, you're guaranteed to get one. So you could just go in, break both horns, immediately leave, and you get one. But since it's this, because this would just be getting me more defense. Like, it's nice, but not gonna change much. This being Marrow, though, means, like, I'm pretty sure there's no way to guarantee that. Like, I don't believe there is. Yeah, no, there's no guarantee for that. Versus Twisted Horn, you break both horns, guaranteed. It's actually one of... There's really not that many guaranteed drops in Monster Hunter, which is interesting to think about. Like, you'd think tails, when you cut them off, would be a guaranteed drop. Which, in my opinion, they kind of should, to be honest. It's kind of dumb that they're not. But it's just like... There's really not many guaranteed drops. Which is interesting to think about. Alright, so we have Mizutsune and Tobi-Kadachi left for weapons. Interesting. Hold on, let me mark off Diablos. So, Toby, I believe, is water and then fire, right? Yeah. So, I do have what's you're weak to. Mizutsune, I believe, is weak to thunder. Okay, then it would be drag. But if I can get thunder, that'd be great. So let's go to fire. And we will go fight Tobi-Kadachi. Man, making builds in the high ranks is gonna be real fun. And mastering even more so. Alright. So... you know what, I'm gonna check if I can make a better Dongo loadout. What I've gotten a couple. Need to double check what they are. Because I'm not good with remembering the names. So I got this. This lasts for like no time. Dressage. I want to say that's a good one. No, it's not. Cook Outstanding. That's... Call of the Wild. Yeah, okay. So, no, not really. Yeah, no, we didn't really get anything new. Well, yeah, we're not getting anything else until high rank, so... Oh well, that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Like, in low rank, it's more about getting the health and stamina. That's the more important bit. At least in my opinion. Alright, so... I feel like this should go okay.
Let's go.
I think a big thing is that you don't have many moves that aren't, like... You kind of can tell what you're gonna do, or at least are likely to do, the attack before, because you have a lot of, like, set combos. And then also, you know, a lot of your moves are a single hit, and you have kind of a longer recovery. So then I could use the counter that I keep forgetting I have, that refills all of my files, which I can then do an element discharge out of, which I really should be doing more often, I feel like. Because I should have been doing that on Diablos, probably. Alright. Yep. And that has a long recovery on it. I guess I haven't tried. Can I cancel out of that? I wonder. Damn. Yeah, I wonder if I can cancel out of that. Oh, that was a mistake. Maybe it wasn't. Apparently not. That was nice. I liked that one a lot. I wasn't sure if I'd even be able to guard point the second hit, to be honest. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna get out of there, though. Aha!
Watch out!
I don't... God damn it.
Nice one.
Yeah, that one I am pretty much guaranteed to be able to do safe. Nice. Alright.
It's bleeding.
Yeah, Tobi Kadachi's not going too bad. Like I said, I think that once I
Needs
can
fixing.
have, like, armor that's up to par, because, like, I am hunting with stuff that's way below par. Like, what, the best piece of armor I have on right now is, what, Basarios? So, I'm fighting with below par gear. But once I'm in, like, high rank, I should be able to, you know, feel a little bit better about where I am on things a lot of the time. Okay, no, I cannot get out of that, it seems. So I gotta pick my battles for that. Yeah. See, that's always been something that kind of bothers me with Charge Blade, to be honest, is like... It's like, it has so much commitment on that. Because, like, it's not even the attack that you commit to, it's the recovery. The attack doesn't take that long, in all honesty. Yeah, okay, apparently that's not even a guaranteed thing, but that's like one of the longest recoveries in the game. That happens more than like once a month. Man. Really? What, like, I almost got punished because he missed his attack.
Be careful!
Okay.
After it! Concentrate.
Like, I guess in this game, maybe that's kind of why it's like SAD spam all the way. Because it's like, you need a bigger opening that you can guarantee you hit all the files on. Because otherwise, it's like, are you really going to use that much? Because I feel like using regular amped elemental discharge is way too committal. It's like I said, it's not even the attack, it's the recovery of, oh, we'll have to, you know, break it back into sword mode. Because, like, okay, I'm good, and then I gotta do that.
Good!
Alright. I guess with, you know, that type of stuff, it's more of a, you know, if I have a higher level of guard, I should be able to do that fine. That's not hitting it. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Wasn't sure.
Farewell!
Alright, and I still landed that. Alright, cool. Damn it. Alright, I don't actually need to do the slow thing either. Although I can just do that. Too early. I kind of forget that the movement thing can just send me back to sword mode. I hate you, Bishu Tenrai. I hate you right now. Just saying. You suck right now. Oh, and Nariku is here too. Cool. Alright, let's see if I can do this, because this might be a pain to get done properly. Okay, cool. There we go. Alright, and then I'm gonna do this to get Nargacuga Wyvern Ride.
Done. Let's do this.
Alright. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna go for this. Cool. And I did get both, so I don't need to worry about you, like, knocking me out of crap.
Thanks, buddy.
Fair. Oh, why are you sticking around? You're not supposed to. Hello? Why is Bishuten the one sticking around?
Get back here.
Alright. I want all of this stuff.
Now's our chance.
Yeah, how about... Oh, okay, that works, I guess.
He's fixing.
All sharpened now. Alright. I'll take being pushed by that. Okay. Oh, nice whiffs all around. And that still worked, apparently. I'm really surprised by that. I couldn't see if you were still attacking or if you got interrupted. Alright. Fair. Yeah, if I do that gets me right back to sword mode. This might be a mistake. Okay. Okay, there's a guard point there, apparently. Alright. Nope. That's gonna hurt. Or not. Alright. We got Blue Skull, though. We're getting there.
Just you wait.
I mean, for it being a faster monster, it's not going too bad. I'm still not entirely sure, like, when I should do things. Yeah, I wanted to get that ASAP. Because it probably wasn't much longer until it was gone.
Here we go.
Yep, there it went. Alright. Not bad. Like, I think this is gonna be kind of similar to like Dual Blades, where it once you get element like builds, the weapon really comes online damage wise. Until then, it's probably gonna hurt pretty bad. And like, yeah, I could probably fit some stuff in for instead of guard, but I want at least guard 3. I don't even know if those are the thresholds for this game, to be honest, because I've always went full guard on any weapon that can block. Well, that I used to block, I guess. Because I didn't play guard heavy bowgun. I mean, despite the, damage.
You're sure to find a bargain
Oh,
today.
hold on. We could get a platinum egg here. We need 90 points.
I wish you good fortune. Congratulations. Wow, that's a bunch.
We got the platinum egg. Let's go. That solves a lot of our early game money problems.
I've got some great deals for
Pretty
you.
much any of our early game money problems, to be honest. Because, yeah, now we're sitting at 147,000 in the low rank.
I've got some great
And since there's a sale, I'll just buy like 200 potions.
Here you go.
I'll buy
Thank you
these
for your
for
business.
making, look at this. Yeah, I'm not KOing all the time. I'll just buy 50 of those. I can't get these until the end of low rank. Alright. I think we're good for right now. Could go large barrel bombs. Do I need to? Not really. Eh. I've never been a fan of using them, to be
Hope to
honest.
see you again soon.
Also, to be fair, their damage kind of sucks. Like, I feel like they definitely need to buff barrel bombs. Because they're kind of useless for wake-ups a lot of the time. Unless you play, like, dual blades. They're really not worth using. Alright. So, unlucky that we didn't get this. It is what it is. So, we won't have a thunder weapon for Mizutsune. We'll manage. We'll survive. But, that is going to do it for this part. If you watched us on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you next time. See ya.